In this tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to get these guides that I've automatically put in here in Illustrator. But remember, we're going to be deleting our source file. So your guides essentially are going to disappear. So if I turn my source file back on, there's a few ways that you can do an edge around your board. You could literally just grab the rectangle tool like I just did on the left-hand side, click at my top left corner, and drag down to the right. I can change the stroke thickness, and I'll turn this off so you can see. Okay, so here's a way to do a simple box. I'm going to delete this. I'm just going to click it and delete, turn my source file back on. You can do a rounded rectangle tool, which is the same except your corners are rounded. So you can see what that looks like. Again, I'll delete this. One thing that I like to do is I kind of like it to have this not such a precise feel. So I use a brush, and if you go with your brushes window open, remember that's under Window, Brushes, you can click on these little stack of library books and it goes out to the flyout menu. I really like the chalk and charcoal pencil brushes. If you scroll all the way down and open it up a little, which is down here, you can find different brushes. So this pencil feather might be nice. And all I'm going to do is trace along here, and maybe my lines don't fully connect, just to have a rough little outline. So in the end, it looks like that. And for demonstration purposes, I'm going to be fine with this, because what I want to show you how to do is to duplicate this shape so you don't have to redo it every time. So let's say this is what you want your bounding box to look like, and you can do this with any other shape that you create in Illustrator. Black arrow. I'm going to click and drag over everything because I have to click and drag over everything because they're not all connected. If I hold, I will turn my source file on. If I hold Alt Option, you can see there's a little white arrow that illuminates next to my black arrow. I'm still holding Alt Option. I'm going to click on my mouse or click down on the tablet and drag my object over to my next spot. And then I'm going to release my mouse and release Alt Option. And as you can see, now I have two. So I can even do it over here. I'm going to click all this, click and drag. I'm going to hold Alt Option down, wait for my white arrow, click and drag, and I can put it in place on this side and then release. And now I have three bounding boxes, and they're all exactly the same because I basically copied and pasted them.